Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Tuner. It's about a piano tuner who tunes pianos, right? And he's got a really good ear for it, but he also suffers from something which is, I forget what it's called, hypercrisis or something like that, where you hear, I don't know, I think when, stuff like Baby Driver, I think he had that problem too. I don't know if that's true, but he suffers from something. I'll figure it out when we watch the movie. But anyway, he uses his superpowers of being able to hear very well to tune a piano to start cracking safes. Lior Woodall, I think, is the superpower kid. I'm calling it superpowers. And Dustin Hoffman is also in it. And of course, it turns his life upside down. But here's the thing, 7.3 on IMDb and over 12,000 people rated so far. So let's check it out. I didn't even hear about it, and I just found it, and I want to check it out. And let's check it out. Stick around. I'll let you know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Tuner, and it is really good. I understand why it's 7.3, right? Very entertaining. And it for some reason, hold on. Hey, I'm back. I'm looking straight again. I don't know what happened there, but very entertaining, and it's an interesting take on like heist kind of thing, right? Like you see other movies, and people can crack safes or whatever, but this guy has. It blends the artistic world with the thievery world, if you will, right? This guy is a savant, I guess, in a sense. He has that hyperkinesis, or I don't know what it's called, but he's like allergic to loud sounds, right? So he's got to have like ear blocks in, he's got to have headphones on, he can't hear that, but he is, what is it? He has perfect pitch. And some sort of, I don't know, they say it, but he can listen to every piano, tell you exactly what it is, tell you if it's in tune, if it's not in tune, and he has a history of playing really, really good piano, but he doesn't play it anymore. They don't really share with you like the backstory between those two things, which is a little surprising, right? Like, and at least I don't think so. But how he got his hearing condition and why he doesn't really play, I don't know. But maybe they did and I missed it, but I don't think so. If they did and you saw it, let me know. But again, he gets in with the wrong crowd because he has this ability to now crack safes. And Dustin Hoffman is, I think, his uncle or something like that. He's a relative, that close family friend. They run the piano tuning business, right? So they go around and they fix all these people's pianos. That's how he gets into, meets a security guy who says, hey, we can crack safes. So as you quite imagine, it's a slippery slope from there, doing a job here or there just to pay the bills. And then it's like, now you can't leave now because we're making too much money, right? So you can see where that's going to go. And then you see it in his personality and his demeanor. He meets, what's her, Hannah Lee, I forget what her middle name is, but I've seen her in a couple different things recently. But she's a piano player trying to, get this kind of apprenticeship or something like that with some maestro. Anyway, they meet each other, and they have there's love interest, right? But she's really wanting to move up in the piano world, if you will, and he's trying to deal with what he's got going on. But you like him as a character for the first 3/4 of the movie, right? I think he's got a good look. He's got like that innocent, hard-working look. At least I think, you know what I mean? So I actually like his character, the way he treats Dustin Hoffman and Dustin Hoffman's wife, and how he is just in a regular, just kind of, longing for love, if you will. So you like him, but then you see his personality change, and as things escalate for him in the crime world, if you will, and it brings his relationship to a head and all that fun stuff. So I think back to what I was saying, the marriage between this piano and heist kind of thing really worked for me. I enjoyed it, and I liked all the characters in it. And the ending was fine. You know what I mean? Like I liked it. I will say, growing up, I played the piano. Now, I'm not good. And I realized later in life, I was like, oh, okay, when I get older, because when you're younger, you don't want to play the piano. I don't want to go to piano lessons, right? And then you get older, it's like, man, I wish I knew how to play the piano, so I picked it back up. Well, I realized he's on this side of the spectrum of, being able to listen to music, and I'm on the opposite side. I can't hear anything. I am literally tone deaf. Found out later. I could read music, and I could play by direction, if you will, by memorization and hit the keys, but I don't know if they sound right or not. They sound similar to the radio. But so I found that kind of interesting because I always wanted to, and I tried, but I can't. I mean, I could, you know, like this guy could just go crazy. So that was another personal, I don't know, connection I had with all of this. That made me help me enjoy it. But I think it's definitely worth a watch. So there you go. I think all that settles you. Go check it out. All right, that's it. Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.